Hi, I'm Alia, and today I'm going to be showing you how I put on mascara. I get this question a lot in person mostly, so I figured I would make a video tutorial about it to show all of the steps that I do. So I already have the rest of my makeup on. I'll link below what I've used, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so my personal favorite mascaras ever are by Essence. It's a German brand, they're cruelty-free, most of their items are also vegan, and they make safer products and a lot of other brands as well, and the biggest thing for me is that they don't smudge, because I have deep set eyes, as you can kind of tell, so my eyelashes when I do this, because I make your eyelashes friggin' huge, tend to touch up here, and Essence is one of the only brands, expensive, not expensive, doesn't matter, that doesn't smudge on me, but that I can still wash off with my Fresh Soy face cleanser at the end of the day. So that's why I use Essence as a brand. Pretty much all of their mascaras are fantastic, not even waterproof, and they work great. This is the Essence Lash Primer. It has like mango seed oil and other fancy things in it. So when I went like super baboom, like I'm going out or something, this is what I use with this. On normal days I just use this. When I'm going out, I use this with it. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the primer on. Now for me, what I like to do is most people, many people anyway, have blonde lash tips. So in order to thicken that area and really get them as long as possible, as well as to cover that up properly, I take my brush and kind of brush it over the tips of my lashes, and then I go back in with the brush, go straight to the base of my lashes, and then blink, but slowly. So base of the lashes, blink. And then once you've got that down, what you can add is take your hand and twirl the brush up like this as you're going up through your lashes. So the first step is base of the lashes, pull up. Second step, base of the lashes, twist up. So base, twist, base, twist. And it may take a couple of times of doing that before you really get it down, which is another reason why I recommend having lash primers like this, because if you get it all over your eyelids, it doesn't really matter, it's primer, so you can just kind of wipe it off, whereas mascara is harder to like mess with. So this is also a great way to practice that particular technique, and what this does is it gives you more volume, boost, and curl. So some people's lashes, especially if they're straight out, have a really hard time holding a curl. To address that, if you want to try the same technique, you just use a lash curler first, make sure your lashes are super curly, and then make sure you're also using a mascara that's really good for holding a curl. There are a lot of Asian ones available that are really, really good for this. Shiseido makes awesome ones, Etude House has really good ones. I think Essence is also pretty good for this type of thing, but the formula is like slightly heavier, so you just have to try it out for yourself. If you buy it at Ulta, Ulta has a really good return policy, so it might be something to check out as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one. So tips of the lashes, base of the lash, curl, spin. Base, push up while twisting. Base, push up, twist. Don't poke your eye. I just poke myself in the eye. See, even after years of this stuff, like, you can still poke yourself in the eye. So just be careful. More careful than I. Also try doing it in a mirror as opposed to a camera, unless you're very experienced at this. So yeah, so this is creating a really nice base for us, so we can put the mascara on top of it and then build it up even more. It also keeps your eyelashes nice and conditioned so that they don't fall out as much, which a lot of drying mascaras or mascaras that are waterproof or like long wear can do. And it helps your eyelashes grow, which is cool. Also, if part of your issue is dry eyelashes or breaking eyelashes and you're trying to make them much bigger, castor oil is excellent for that. It's usually pretty inexpensive on Amazon or even like at Target or Walmart. And what you can do is you can take a makeup brush, like a little paintbrush or like a makeup brush, whatever kind of brush thing, even a Q-tip that you have lying around. And when all of your makeup's off and like you've done all your skincare and everything at night, you can just put some on the lash line, and that will actually help your eyelashes to grow and grow back. Something else for me too that I really like, Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. For me, this is the only cleanser, like I've done double cleansing, I've done all that other jazz, and this is the only thing that consistently removes all of my makeup, which without me having to use like cotton pads or towels or anything, and it'll wash off all my mascara. So I really like this stuff. It's a little pricey. It's like $38. It hurts to buy every time I buy it, but it lasts me almost an entire year because I only use it to take off my eye makeup. So, I mean, cost benefit wise, like for me, it's worth it. So I would recommend trying that as well. If it doesn't work for you as well, like most stores that sell it accept returns. So I really like this stuff. I would highly recommend it. So the primer is somewhat dry now, and now we are ready to put on mascara. So I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara with lengthening fibers from Essence. It's like $4 at Ulta, very affordable. Good ingredients, cruelty-free, all that jazz. So now I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna do the same thing more or less that I did with the primer, where I just coat my lashes, and if you can see here, the tips are getting coated. Another thing I really like about using a primer is that you can kind of see if you missed any mascara because it makes your eyelashes white. So it will kind of like show you or tell you if you're like missing spots, and even if you're like in the habit of missing spots. So if you want bigger eyelashes that are more defined and really like whoop, then it is a good idea to use a primer for that reason. So once again, base of the lashes, up, blink it on, up, base of the lashes, up, blink it on. Base of the lashes, twist up, blink it on. Base. And then, when you've got them nicely coated, you can just sort of pull your brush through. Make sure that there aren't any clumps, because we want big, sexy lashes, clump-free. I mean, honestly, like some people are into clumps, and I've actually known certain people who like do their lashes really big like that and they're sort of clumpy, but it actually looks really, really cool. So like that's totally a style. But today, in my case, I'm trying to show you big, falsy-like Vavoom lashes without actually having to use lashes. Alright, so there you go. This is what it looks like. Pretty big, pretty huge lashes all covered up. All the primer's covered up. Pretty much clump free. Super fluttery. Like if you wink at somebody, they'll be like blown away. Literally, because of how much wind it will create. I don't know actually. I don't know how big your lashes are. Mine are probably not quite that big, but you know. With enough mascara and willpower, hey, who knows? Alright, so we'll do the other eyelash and come back. Something else you can do if you're having trouble getting to the tips, or if there are like little clumpies on the tips or something, is you can actually go on top of your eyelashes and spin the brush out like this. So you go top, spin it out, and this will put a little extra eye, like mascara on the top of your lashes and also get rid of the clumps. So, say I was having a couple of clumpy issues in the corner of this particular eye, and that totally solved it. Now it's just clump-free, big, fluttery lashes. Alright, and that's how it's done. So that's how I put on my mascara if I'm going out, if I have like a special event, if I really want to, you know, like impress somebody, etc. This is how I do it. So I hope that was helpful and that you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. if you liked it, and like, subscribe, etc. And I hope to see you in the next video. Alright.